They're not a very good example for me. Come on.
6-1. I regress just in time then. Sometimes it works. Oh, no, it works. Especially when
All
I'm
right.
for you.
Hello and welcome to Great Craps.
They're not a very good example.
Oh, Fuzzy, Mr. Puff Puff set.
So we're going to try something different tonight. As you guys may know,
Sometimes it works. Oh, no, it works.
LFC is
All right. Hello. And
ongoing and right before me right now.
Fuzzy.
My glasses go.
And so I am in LFC at the moment.
So
So
there they are.
we're going to try something different tonight.
Working me.
That duct tape.
As you guys, and we're going to use their role as our first shooter.
Need Velcro.
Dude,
LFC
I just
is
close my eyes when I throw.
ongoing
Nice
and
roll.
right before me right now. And I realize I probably got a little echo there, so we fix that.
Hit the back wall.
Stupid. Oh,
Yo.
well, you didn't fuck me there.
So I'm going to try
Should be a frontline winner, but it's not.
to
It's
edit
a
this on the
winner.
fly, and
Holy shit.
3,200. I'll take it.
get the appropriate view and everything going.
55 bucks a day.
Awesome.
All right, dice are out.
Okay. So I got to do a little magic in OBS here. And you guys, good deal. You guys are hearing them. Let me get you the screen. I got to do a little quick ad to their screen. They can't hear me right now because my mic is muted on that side, so I'm not talking over them.
Fire up another one, Bill.
Let's see. Display capture.
It's one of them there inside these.
It's one of those.
Is that our guy?
Huh. It's one of those greed rolls.
Okay.
Just like,
So hang on.
hmm.
Let me go my end right now.
Dice are out.
Let's see main view. Well, we need it in the other one.
6, 4, 10. One dice didn't hit the back wall.
Hang on.
Nice.
Get closer.
Let's see.
You
Super.
just go ahead and
Come
you
on
do
now.
you. 12 would be nice.
9.
I have to do it
I
while
see
it's
that.
live, so
Hmm.
I can get all the proper
We're
stuff that I
electric,
need
the other one's
lined up.
better.
So
We need that.
here we go. And now you guys should be able to see them with me superimposed. That is cool, man. We're getting this stuff down.
You're supposed to put
All right.
line tricks on it. Come on, man.
Dice are out.
And let me see how that looks over there. That's pretty awesome.
I'm thinking of stuff when I'm puffing.
So we're mid shooter right now, and I don't want to start
Just
mid
the
shooter. I
back
want to
wall.
start with an actual
Yep.
come out roll.
3.
Oh, what the hell?
That's sad.
Okay. Let's get some repeaters. You're
You
killing
make
me.
3,000
Pressing
off of
everything.
that?
No. I made
So
1923.
okay, we're doing the
Pretty good.
same thing that we did last night, a little
I'm on
different.
my way back up. Remember, I asked
Yeah,
Barsan to hold the
I
elevator.
changed up
Yeah. Dice are out.
some of the
I never know if it's the elevator's going up or down. So
rule
Well,
sets.
elevator's
So
always
there's
going
the
down.
rule set.
I'm climbing up the
I
steps
thought it
now.
was
But
a lot.
again, we're playing like I'm going to
Today
play
was
in
a
Biloxi
hobby.
this
We were
weekend.
at the
So
penthouse.
$200 buy-in,
Floors down.
$1,000 for the weekend total. I am a low roller.
Oh, no.
I like to see how you guys play,
Press the neighbor.
given a
There's only
short stack
3,800.
bankroll.
Maybe I'll hit the low side this
So
Yeah.
we
Do it again.
let's see,
Double
what did I
flip.
change
Alright.
tonight? I'm
Like
trying to
that.
think. I didn't change much. I may have added a buy-in,
I'm pressing
uh,
12 because
one more buy-in than last night.
you like hitting
And
neighbors and sisters and
I think I made the field the 12 pays triple. I don't think you had that last night. So they're playing
Oh,
crapless
that
over
Juicy.
on Dice Grinders Live Fantasy Craps.
1900 this time.
Peg.
38
So
40.
I
About double.
I doubt I made 300 off of that. I don't know.
Man,
Hey, you're supposed to trust it. You hit it already.
I did. Midnight.
how's their volume? Is it too loud? Not enough? Somebody give me a shout in the chat and let me know.
He can't get that 12. He's not capable.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's a
Gonna
fluke if it does.
It's okay. Flukes happen.
Sometimes I drift.
You can
Just
do
gotta
it.
drift the right direction.
Tokyo drift.
Drifting to the left, I should do it, but
Hey, last time I went to the left, a couple rolls after was not good. I need to watch the dice.
dice are out. Whoops, I almost forgot to say that. Puff away, think what I'm doing.
Puff.
I smoke in my eyes, so I can't see what I'm doing.
Downside is I do not have,
I can keep my eyes open.
11, 12.
because you can't be in
Any of
two
the
tables at
extremes would be really
once.
good right now.
Allow the 6 to 8.
I do not have the view of their table
Kissed each
in
other.
Crapsee.
That was not a field. You didn't throw it hard.
You gotta have two accounts to do that, and I'm not paying for two accounts. I know there's some people who do.
That was all right.
You gotta really love this game to pay for
Nice
two
one.
accounts, so you can
It was
play
barely
two
in the
accounts at the same time.
1,045
Oh.
was my other frivolous betting.
You're on the escalator then. Escalators always go up.
Yep.
Notice there's never an escalator that goes clear to the
So-
pit, so
No.
If you are just joining us, we're waiting for
personal
LFC to finish this roll, and our
Yeah,
first
I've
roll
been
will
in
be
one
their next
before.
one.
Back when I was
So, which might be me,
yes.
ironically enough.
12.
And we got it.
Oh, I doesn't even look. Oh.
Nice.
There you go, Fuzzy. There you go.
Yeah.
That was an $11,000 hit. Thank you.
Gee.
Good job, Fuzzy.
Thank you. Oh shit! Now I gotta get a 4, 5, 6. I didn't even realize. I wasn't even
I
looking
knew
at that.
he was going after a sister. What the hell?
That's why they are so excited over there about
Got all
hitting the
the hard stuff
12.
out the
They are
way.
playing craps. So,
Yeah. Can I not
All
roll
in the
6?
same numbers.
and pardon me, I gotta grab
Changing nothing.
You keep on
some
hitting those
water
extremes, I
and
don't
some
care.
brown water while we're waiting. So,
I 3, 8.
That's okay, because if that's the one inside box hit that you keep hitting, I'll keep pressing.
probably taxing out my system here, especially the longer this goes.
Both threw them off the table. 6, 4, 10, Kahuna.
Wow, you flew the wall again. Bloody hell.
Well, I thought I was gonna throw them off the right side of the table.
Yeah, I know. You torpedoed him.
I'm trying to throw them that way enough, then like got away from me. And complaining. That's the Kahuna. Dice are out. Five two seven.
Good roll.
Can't
Good.
clean up all the.
There we go.
We almost had all the numbers and banana chips.
I failed in my pressing because I was trying to shoot.
Fail in your pressing. You were a better regressor than I was.
Still at 100K or whatever.
I was at one point. I had
There's some
22 out there.
extremes right when I 7'd out, so
Oh, yeah.
Right.
The old,
I made
So I'm
$5,000, and that was with $100 ATS.
yeah, I made 13.9. That was with your ATS hit of $11,000 on the 12th.
I had 4,000 out there, and I won 5,000, so not quite my 40-60.
I had 22,000.
Like an 80-20 or whatever that is, or 50-40, 50.
Discipline.
2%. Yeah.
all right, Arnell. So we're
Nice out.
we're
All right,
dual
Trey.
streaming right now.
All right.
Arnell's dual streaming too. He's on CGTV and
Yeah.
Grinders.
So I guess
And
you could
Kick.
say we're triple streaming.
And Kick, he's triple streaming.
Hard
Right.
6.
Yeah.
Went for triple. 3-3.
Yeah.
3.
You know, this is pretty crazy. Like all of the numbers are red up there, even though we have 51 for 16 shooters. That doesn't make sense.
I was looking at those stats too. I'm like,
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Like we're at 10 for the shooter through the last shooter, and somehow it's like negative across the board.
Weird.
I think Crapsee needs to look
Does
at their
it make a
stats. A little
difference,
bit.
like the outside, because it's crapless?
I guess
Count
we're
the-
actually hitting
Plus
crap
you're-
today. Yeah, the crap is pretty high.
12s and 3s are above, so I don't know.
Yeah,
Dice are out.
that's crazy. Don't know why.
Dice in gear. Dice out. 6-2. Easy 8.
60 number. Jab.
It rolled. 8 easy.
We got a few others a few years back. We did a six
No more bets.
6-point streaming. We had it going out to 6 different areas.
Oh, nice.
Mega stream.
I only have 11 subscribers, so. Nemo was my first subscriber.
I'd watch you just to heckle you.
I haven't done much streaming lately, but I've been thinking about getting back into it.
There you go. It's good to like practice.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Double deuce. Hard 4.
2
That was almost an sheesh for.
4 hard.
4. John Chandler's out there.
I realize you guys on my side, I probably locked you out a little quick there on that last one. So I'll try to
Mic here.
give it a little bit more time, but I'm at the mercy of how fast they're rolling. So, and you still have the delay on your side, but I'm real time with them on my side.
Same when I left it.
I just looked at that.
Yeah, normally I have it at 10 times
No put bets
and like
either.
a max bet like.
No buy, no put.
No more bets.
Yeah, no buy on the 5.
Big ahead of the thing. That would have been funny.
That's out.
Well, because it was gonna be a regular craps and then Larry said, can we, wanted to play crapless, so I switched it to crapless.
1-5
Sure,
frontline winner.
It's working out all right. We had some extremes.
Yeah. There you go. Insight is now at 0.
Yay!
Very
Yay.
nice.
That's all it took.
We're not
That's all it took.
completely.
A couple of 6s and 8s.
It works great for me.
Yeah, George has been having a hard time on crapless here lately.
So many people get used to throwing the crap at the come out and not thinking anything of it.
Yeah,
That's now the
that's why I
point.
don't like
Yeah.
crapless. See, I had the 11 as a point.
Dice out.
No more
That's
bets.
why you gotta be able to repeat.
Keaton.
Correct.
I want work to come out. I don't want to do that.
Dice are out.
6-2. Easy 8 is our new
No
point.
more bets. Dice are out. 8 each.
Dice in gear. Dice out.
No more bets. Dice are out.
3, 2, 1, 2, 3.
All right. Those are the numbers we want to see.
What was it? I didn't get it.
Three, deuce, 3.
1, 2, 3. Alfredo sauce.
Usually I don't make money off of them, but I do.
Dice aren't hot enough for you. Just add some sauce.
Oh, I like that. Little cayenne pepper.
Dice out.
That's basically.
No more bets.
And we get a 10. The kahuna 6-4.
4, 9.
Nice.
Kahuna.
Dice are out.
Oh, the inside's back at -1.
Gear. We're moving. And we get a square pair. We make a second point. Hard 8.
Flat line. Go.
Vienna sausage.
Dice are out. 8 hard.
All right.
Freaking 8 skyrocketing like there's nobody's business. Holy hell. Well, the 7's not giving us the fingers.
All right. Well, let's get the dice in gear. See what the new point's going to be. And it is a 9, 6, 3, 9.
Number? Down.
No more bets. Dice are out. It's a neener.
Dice out.
No more bets.
3, 2, 5.
Fever 5.
Hopefully, Sarah, don't be throwing hard ways now.
Jumped up there quick.
Oh, yeah.
What I missed?
Dice and gear. We're rolling.
No more bets.
And we get a 10, 6,
Oh,
4,
I'd say if you
10.
just threw a 10. Let's see how much it gets. No, not that bad. It's a part-time believer.
There's definitely a lot of kick people that say they can grow your string.
Dice and gear.
There's a lot of who?
No more bets.
Kick.
Dice
Yeah,
are out.
You got a bunch of kick people on
What's up,
your team?
Waylon?
No, the ones that always say they can help you out.
Oh, the Ethereum or
Oh
whatever.
yeah,
We just banned the shit out.
We're welcome. We're getting ready for Biloxi, and we are dual streaming
3. Crap.
with Live Fantasy
Yeah.
Craps. The tail end of it. We're using them for our first roll.
Fuzzy waits for them to follow and then say something in chat and then he bans them.
No more bets.
Dice and gear.
Gotta get the engagement first.
Dice are out.
Hard way 3, 3 hard 6.
Nice.
2 trays.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Shot by tray.
No more
What?
bets.
2 trays by tray.
Blocked out a little fast there. I'll unlock it again real quick.
Dice are out.
Dice and gear.
Sorry about that.
Someone check Uncle Hoku for a fever because he's not on the hard ways the way I would expect.
That is a 3, 2, 5.
Again, Arnell's made it really hard because he put 250 as the max bet.
Fever 5.
Gen happen.
Yeah. Well,
Putting 250 on there the whole time.
yeah. Well, I didn't notice because I had 150 on it, so I probably
Dice and
didn't
gear.
notice.
Why notice when I couldn't double it up anymore? Marty. Oh, like that was.
No more bets.
Oh, well, good roll.
Good roll.
Nice.
Dice are out.
Oh.
We made all that.
Nice.
Oh, goes Frazier.
Good job.
5-2.
Damn it, Fuzzy.
All right.
Not bad. 15 roller.
Submit my bets. Oh
I think we finally met someone faster than Pops.
All right. We're ready. Work everything. Nice up. Right, 6-1.
No more bets. Dice are out.
Work fine. Starting again.
Sub winner.
We'll go another shooter. I'm not sure where I am in the lineup because I joined them kind of late. So
1, 2.
we'll check with Arnell in a
Sorry,
second here and
I'll
see
see
where
you.
I am in the
All right.
lineup. And if I'm not close, we'll go ahead and switch over to my table
Yeah,
fully in a
keep
minute
going.
here.
That's your point. It used to be a roll extender, but not on crapless.
Was that a 2-1? I think that was a 2-1.
No more.
All right. Nice out.
Dice are out. Three. Crap.
If I got it wrong, sorry.
1, 5.
Or 1 for this next one.
No more bets.
Nah, you guys don't post bet. I'm getting behind. This triple stream thing is kind of
Dice are out.
tricky.
Nice out.
Fever 5. No more bets.
Nope, that's good. 3, 4. 3. 4.
Dice are out.
And me too.
7 out.
Well, that was short. Short and realistic.
All right.
That's what she said.
Oh, oh, who are you gonna play?
Arnell, where am I in the lineup?
You're actually shooting now, last shooter.
Awesome. Okay. Good deal. My traditional spot, huh?
Oh,
So let me see
Fuck
here.
us, Leon.
whoa.
That's
Oh,
hang
your
on.
pitcher.
Hang on, I got a transition.
I'm streaming.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one way to get a
Get you a
reprieve.
different one.
It's
Hang
the
on.
trippy picture.
That's pretty cool.
the affinity
Let's
bets.
see. LSC main view. We'll get one where I don't have the it's gonna do it
Oh
on that one too.
dear. Wow, look at that.
Affinity
Hold
bet.
on.
It's Twilight.
I gotta do something in OBS. Let's see.
That's a good effect if
Where
you knew
the
what
heck?
you were doing to get it to do that.
Yeah. Here we go. I think this will work. Okay. It's not ideal, but that'll work. Okay. So let's get these purple chips out of the way and get some
I
dice
see
on
two
the
of
table.
you. I see your brother there too.
I know.
And they're,
That was
So
pretty spiffy.
that he's dealing and throwing.
it's like a mirror.
Too.
It's like a mirror in a mirror effect when I go to the other view, isn't it? Yeah. Get that.
Don't work.
That'll make you sick if you do that too many times. All right, so here we go. Let me lock my guys out.
No more bets.
Dice are out. Coming out. And we're going to start off with a hard 10.
Dice are out.
10.
10. Hard.
Oh no.
Care with
Big.
care. Nice.
Triple fuzz sound.
Last money. Yeah.
We're missing some light in here. Let me get that on.
Oh, Ricky Mole.
Yeah. The hangover drink.
Mark the 10. All bets up.
No more bets.
Here we go. Dice are out. 4, 3.
Dice are out.
PSO. PSO.
Oh.
Which one did I lose?
That's what happens. That's what happens.
I went back down to measly 1,400 positive. At least we're walking away. Crazy.
All right, so fun joining you guys. I'm going to cut over and continue with mine.
All right. Have a good one, Leon.
See you
You
later.
too. Thanks, Arnell. Night, everybody.
Have a good one. Yeah, good rolling, guys. I know you guys shot well.
Nope.
All right, so let me give me a minute to get my technical stuff going here. Get them off the screen, and we'll continue on our side. So you guys let me know if you can still hear them. Somebody in the chat, please. But I turned the computer audio off, so you shouldn't be able to see them anymore. So. All right, there we go. So, welcome. That was a fun little experience, and we'll keep going here with our table. But for you guys who are just joining us, here's our table. We've got a $200 starting bankroll. You get 5 rebuys, which comes out to $1,000, which is what I am taking to Biloxi this weekend for Brown Water Bash. I'm a low roller, and I will be buying in for probably $100 to $200 each time, unless things go haywire and I end up with a bigger bankroll and we get to play it. But that's how I normally play. So this table is set up like Biloxi, with buys on the 5 and 9. I still got 3, 4, 5 odds. I know some of the tables in Biloxi have 10 times odds. And we did turn on the triple on the 12, like I think the Beau Rivage has, as Waylon likes to say a lot. So we got a few more players in Crapsee. Welcome you guys jumping over from LFC. We're all degenerates here. So uh, somebody tell me, can anybody tell me if you can still hear them in the audio? Because I do still have them up on my other screen and they're in my ear, but I cannot tell if you can hear them on your side or not. So if you can hear them, let me know and I will cut them off completely. So there's always a nice little after show with them, and I usually like to hang out in there and BS even after they go off of live. So, all right, I think enough yapping. Let's get to throwing some dice on another shooter. So we got 11 in Crapsee, and 10 of you guys are ready to go. So let's do it. Let's get some dice, and we're gonna shoot these random. Let's get this puck turned off. It's from my very embarrassing PSO on LFC. It happens. So 3, 2, 5 to start out with. And I am going to go ahead and take out of my rack what I would have just lost. So that my table matches. I'm set up here for a $10 table, I just realized, with my billets. Oh, I'm set up for a different strategy. That's what's going on. Okay. So we'll do that. We'll switch back and forth. But last night I was playing. Oh, geez. Stop talking and enter some numbers there, Leon. Okay. Welcome, Jen. So you missed a kind of a cool transition. We were on dual streaming with LFC, Arnell and Dice Strike Grinders over there. We were the last shooter. Used the shooter before that as our first shooter. And my role was a PSO. So you're jumping in right at the right time. So all right. So let's go 10 out of 13. ready to go here. Let me get bets up. Up 14. We're gonna do I'm just gonna do a quick bankroll so I can have the same stuff in the rack here. So we're going 66 inside. I'm sucking at dealing tonight. It's because I still have them in my ear listening to the banter. That's what's going on. So, all right. And I need another 14 bucks. Because that's what Crapsee says I'm up. All right. So now we got the table to match Crapsee. Here we go. Thanks for bearing with me on that. That's 9. No, it's 5. Goodness gracious. All right, here we go. Dice are out. 2. The Knicks. That's what everybody's calling them these days. Get the rack squared away. 23 of you guys playing, so give you guys a little bit more time to get your bets up. All right, here we go. Dice are out. 5, 4, 9. Rolled it. 5, 4, 9. 9, 5, 2. Mark those guys up. So I'm going to get paid 21 on that guy. And we're doing a casino quest thing here. That comes out to 54. So we're going to change that out. I am playing Casino Quest Triple D that they put out this week. Dice are out. That's what we're trying to start off with tonight. 6, 4, 10. Down on the end. Take a quick look at the leaderboard. See who we got. You guys are already up there a little bit. That's good to see on a short stack. So let's see. Here we go. Dice are out. Yeah. And I bumped the timer up to 10 seconds tonight, so you guys get a little bit more time. Long rollback, but we got a 4-1-5. I'm gonna chuck the hell out of that one. This was a way too short of a table for that hard of a throw. So that's point. Puck's gonna come off. We're gonna do the same thing as we did before. Bump that up to 54. And we're gonna stay off with the puck. So see, make sure ATS matches. So we got the 9 and the 10. The 2 and the 5. Okay. Pretty much everybody ready? Let's go. Dice are out and come out. This is come out roll. 6-2-8. A great 8. Why is it great? It's red away from 69. Let's mark the 8. I'm working with clear water tonight instead of brown water. I didn't have time to make my brown water. So almost everybody ready? Let's go. 3, 2, 5. While we're waiting for you guys to get ready, we're going to get some monitoring up. And get them out of my ear. Make. I like to make it old fashioned there, Jen. Yeah, make the brown water. I mean, somebody has to make the brown water, right? So, but no, I like to turn mine into an old fashioned. That's my favorite way to consume the bourbon. 5-1-6. That's going to pay off on our little strategy that we're playing. Except I forgot to press it in Crapsee again. I did that last night. All right, so that's yeah. I already forgot what this is going to pay me. 63. There we go. I knew that. 63, which means I can pretty much come down to 66 inside. So make that easy and rack it and use the reds to get our 66. That's 6. There we go. Dice are out. 3, 2, 5. That's going to pay us 21. I need some singles. And we're going to go ahead and rack that so we lock in some sort of profit. Do some rack management while we're waiting. Here we go. Dice are out. 2, 1, 3. You guys to get all ready. Here we go. Dice are out. 6, 4, 10. Oh, I pushed the wrong button there. Don't post bet on me. Didn't do anything for us, but that's okay. Pretty much everybody ready. So here we go. Dice are out. And that's going to be all she wrote. 4, 3, 7 out. So a puck's going to come off, reset everything. Everything comes down. Get that left hand to work. We'll be doing all right. Having the side rack over there. All right, so we're up a little bit. We're up 116. See if I can get my rack straight here. Change. So there's our $200 buy-in. Yeah, I'm missing something somewhere. Or I've got too much. Yeah. Did a little correction and we overcorrected. So you guys are thinking about what you're doing next for the come out roll. We'll check change there. Should be 80. We're up 80. Somehow we have an extra little bit. So we'll put 36 out there to lose. This next one. Here we go. Coming out. Dump the bowl and get some new ones. We don't like those because they got a 7 on them. Here we go. Dice are out. And it's a 4-3. I can never get this. I don't like this 10-second timer. It's too slow. Anybody shoot up on the leaderboard there? Okay. So we got to come out 7. Waiting on the table to get ready. Got 19. 11 people are ready to go. Some of you are doing other things. We got 11 watching in YouTube, so that tells me we probably only have couple more than 11 actually watching and participating. So here we go. Dice are out. 2, 1, 3. Giveth and taketh away. You were playing that pass line. You won that first one and lost the next one. It happens. And we're 2 rolls in, no point. I think as soon as we hit 11, I'm going to hit the button. You guys got your 10 seconds to go there. So dice are out. Four, 3. Another come out 7. Killing gens don't. Just repeatedly killing gens don't. Let's go look. Hmm, hmm, maybe not. Oh, she quit playing. She's doing something else. There we go. We are at 11. Dice are out. 4, 1, 5. Finally, we got us a point. Marked 5. There's 66 inside. I think we're ready to go. Yes, sir. Bam. Buckshot. 4, 1, 5. So buck's going to come off. That guy's going to get paid 21. We're going to take it and stack it all up on the 6, which is going to be 54 on the 6. Just paying the 1 there. There we go. And brain's like, what are you doing? You're missing some money. 54. Follow the puck. Mark 6. Here we go. Dice are up. 6. Hard 6. That would have been nice if we'd have played that number, turned our bets on, but you know what would have happened otherwise. So, rolls up here. Okay, I was about to say, I fucking forgot to make my bets on the table again, but that was a come out roll, so we're okay. Got to remember to mirror Crapsee what I'm doing on the actual table, and vice versa. I can fix it easy on the table, but Crapsee can't go back. Here we go. Dice are out. And that's a 6-1. So we got 7 rolls out of that shooter. Lost some money there. Still up overall. Probably due to that first guy. Blues turned into purples. This is what I'm working on. I got to get the right shade of paint to color them with. Okay. We're an hour in. A little less than an hour because we had to wait for a shooter on LFC finish before we started with one of theirs. But let's get some new dice and a new shooter coming out. Up goes off, reset the ATS. Here we go. Dice are up. 2. Call. So I had to answer that real fast and I forgot to enter the roll while I was doing it. So 2, we're starting out with a killer of the pass line and a winner on the don'ts. Take a look at the leaderboard real quick. Man, some of you guys just killed the bankroll almost all the way so far. Hanging in there, though. Got a couple that are hanging in there. Papa did pretty well last night. Not so great today. All right, here we go. Dice are out. Still coming out. That short stack bankroll is challenging, I'm telling you. 5, 3, 8. And really, everybody needs to learn how to play a short stack bankroll because the discipline you'll get from that carries over into higher level play. And I forgot to lock you guys out. So somebody probably got a freebie there. That's okay. Get our bets up. We're going to switch it up a little bit and go to the strat we were playing last night. Just the 5 and 9. Check change there. Lost some people I see. That's okay. I think we lost some people because they played too aggressively. Dice out. We got a midnight. Dots in all the spots. And let's see, I forgot to mark the point there on the 8. Mark the 8, mark the 12, mark the 2. A lot of things going on to remember to do. Such is the life of a live streamer, right? Everybody just about ready? Here we go. Dice are out. 10, hard 10. It's different lights on. See if that does anything for the whiteout I'm getting. Nice. Emo. Greg is up over $100. No rebuys, 99 all. Thanks for the support. You're welcome. Good to see. Yep, it happens. It happens. So you get up $100 on a $200 bankroll. There's no shame in walking to the cage. Come back another time. That's doubling it, you know. So that's all right. So we've got almost everybody ready. Dice are out. 314. And then Rockyful said I had to rebuy too aggressive. That's what I'm talking about. We'll take a look at the leaderboard after this shooter. Just for funsies. Everybody's slowing down a little bit with the bets, but we got 10 out of 12 ready to go. So dice are up. 5, 4, 9. Finally going to get us a hit. Screwed something up there. I mistyped the number and caught it before I hit the enter key. And then I moused over the X instead of the right number. Goodness gracious. So this is what I don't like about 10-second timers. I gotta wait 10 whole seconds before I can type the number in again. To fix it, there's a long 10 seconds sometimes too, I'm telling you. Any day now, Crapsee. Any day. Ah, fun. Fun. All right, now what? What would Jeff do in this case? So I think I've been playing on Mid-Atlantic Crafts' channel when this happened to him, where it just does not give him the dice entry screen. So, and I think what happens is you have to log out, or I have to log out of I have to back out of Craftsy and come back into it, which I think might reset all your bets. So while we're thinking about that, Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's been longer than 10 seconds since I hit the button again. And I've got no bets available and no screen to enter dice. So I don't know where the heck the window is. Yeah. Make sure it's not hiding below some other window or something like that. Nope. Oh no. Yes, that's no. And it looks like I lost Crapsee I lost the live stream for a second there too. So might be a little disconnect in my table. All right. So my bet stayed up. All right. So we got a 549. I'm still not getting okay. Player's ready screen. Let's wait our 10 seconds. There we go. Finally, we got the entry screen. Okay. I don't know what happened there. That was Crapsey. Being weird. It's been being weird a little bit lately. All right. So we're going to roll that 9 to a quarter. Buy it. Oh, and I probably hit it too fast on you guys. Here we go. Dice are out. Ooh, that's got to be like equivalent to the dice going off the table, but 639, we'll take that. Any kind of weird disruption, people get superstitious. I am, good morning, Chaz. I am in Florida, Northwest Florida, near Destin, if you know where that is. And we are headed to Biloxi this weekend for the Brownwater Bash. So that's going to pay me 35. And we're going to add $1 to it. And make it 36. And rack that quarter. And right into the Parsons Press. We pay a little differently because we're on automatic buy bets. But I think it'll be 52. All right, here we go. Dice are out. 3, 2, 5. So that'll pay us 21. And we'll roll that into a quarter. Back what's left. Make it a buy bet. Everybody's ready? Let's go. Five, 1, 6. Mixer. Here we go. Dice are out. Ah, 6, 1, 7. Looking so nice. We made it to 10 rolls. Puck's gonna come off. I think we made something for that roll. Either way. We'll see what Crapsee says here in a minute. And dump the bowl. So, yep, still made a little bit of change off that one. 17, and I'm up 31. It's slightly off in the rack somehow. Correct my rack. Somehow I gave the dealer too many chips. There we go. So rack on the table matches rack and Crapsee. Just to check change on that guy. There we go. All right. Get some new dice, new shooter coming out. We'll probably go, I think, 2 or 3 more shooters. We'll go a little bit longer tonight unless we get a very good or a very bad result. 4, 3, 7 on the come out. And while I'm waiting for you guys to get ready, let me grab some water because my mouth is getting dry. All right. Looks like everybody's ready. It's still coming out. Dice are out. 5, 1, 6. So puck's going to go on the 6. Let's move the 6. And let's go back to 66 inside. Come on. Great. Dice are out. 4-3. And right as I was throwing that, I noticed that the damn dealer had flipped him to a 5-2. I was like, oh, that's not going to be good. Uh, the stick man screwed me on that. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. So I'm just going to leave that out there and we'll throw another 66 up on this come out roll. Dump the bowl. Oh, that sucked. All right. There's our 66. Oh, wait a minute. That's 61. Need one more fiver in there. All right. Off on the come out. Oh, it's the wrong lammer there. Off on the come out. I really don't have to put that up there, but we're just being clear. New shooter coming out. 314. We're out on the 4. Yes, that did. That hurt. That definitely hurt. Just oh. All right, Rocky Fool headed to bed. Safe travels and good luck. Hope you guys have fun. We will. So clean up the rack a little bit. There's getting less and less to clean up. Let's go ahead and change this out for a stack of reds. Just so I'm already ready to go right into it. All right, everybody's ready? Here we go. Dice are out. 314. Buckshot the point. Well, that was a good one for the don'ts, too. Back to back. 3 1s. Oh, I missed a comment here. Nice. And yeah, come that way all the time. I actually headed to Miramar Beach on Wednesday. Miramar Beach is Destin. You guys don't geographically know where I'm at, so not really Destin. It's just another little part of Destin. But all of that area is commonly known as Destin. Here we go. Dice are out. 6, 4, 10. So we're going to move from one end of the place bets to another. Mark the 10. Oh, put in Crapsee. Why we're here, right? It is Destin. It's called Destin, yeah. And it is called Destin. Yeah. if you you kind of got to be a local to know where Miramar Beach is. And yes, Jen, Destin is, I won't say a big vacation town. It is a vacation town, but it's a nicely kept secret. If you're in the South, you probably know where it is. And everybody else, it's a secret. But it's pretty nice. Dice are up. 639. And I will say that our beaches far better than Biloxi's beaches. Jen, if you've never been to Biloxi before, don't judge the Gulf Coast based on Biloxi. Well, here's a quick example. If I can get this to, there you go. That's our beaches. And I take those photos all the time. So that's one of my own photos. Yeah, there's brown water is a double entendre because the water in Biloxi is pretty brown. So here we go. Dice are up. 5, 1, 6. The mixer. Hang on. Holy smokes. Too much yakking. Needs no stacking. So I'm going to be a roll behind on this one. Come on, Crapsee. So this is good practice for Brownwater Bash because I just got the yakking and forgot to do bets on Crapsee. I got them on the table, but I don't have them in Crapsee. So let's see. My 9, I forgot to pay here. So let's fix that real quick. So 21, that whole thing would have stacked to 54 and then paid 63. And then we're back down to 66 inside. And then out of the hand. All right. So the rack management is squared away there. Here we go. Let me go ahead and do it right this time. Maybe it'll pay off again. No, I didn't miss pay, Jen. I forgot to pay. Nine goes to eight. I rolled a six. Yeah, I know. I forgot to pay the previous 9 on the table. So I fixed that, made the bet I would have made, and then paid that bet as well. So I'm off between Crapsee and the table again, but I'm sticking to the steps, and it doesn't matter because there's a 5-2. I guess it does matter. I'm out of the hand on the table. So I got 63 because okay. So when I hit that 9 for 21, all of that money goes to the 8 and stacks with the 8, and then that ends up being, oh my gosh, I'm going to screw this up now because I can't see it. It ends up being 54, and then 54 pays 63. There we go. So this is the triple D strat that Casino Quest put out this week. It's a pretty simple one for a beginner, and if you get 2 hits in the right sequence, you're out of the hand and reset, or up some. It does. You need 66 to start it. Yeah. So, but I rolled a 6 and that paid 21. But I know that. But before that, I rolled a 9 and I never paid it. So I paid the 9 and then rolled it into this. It doesn't matter. I did it to the 8. It would come out the same way either way. Oh no, you're right. You're right. Never mind. You're right. I get what you're saying. Okay. So I would have bumped up the 8, not the 9. Okay. All right, we'll figure out how to fix that in a minute. Gotcha. Thanks, Jen. All right, the eye in the sky. I got it now. Okay, so let's see. Gosh, how to undo that one, right? I think it would be a wash because well, nothing happens off of it. It's not a wash, but it only got paid 21 instead of the 63. Okay. The 42. So we'll pull 42 out of the rack. And get our karma back, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25, 30, 35, 40. There's the 42. Give that back to the casino. Take my karma back, please. Or give me my karma back, please. Right. So, all right. Keeping them honest. Let's go. All right. So cluck dice come new dice bowl. Get some new ones. Here we go. Dice are out. 4, 1, 5. And of course, 5 rolls. Which would have started us off on the other side where we needed to be, right? So puck's going to go on to the 5. All right, let's see if that also corrected our rack. I do this way so you guys can see it, and it helps my brain too. So there's 75, there's 103, 105, So 35, 41. 41, started with 200. 159 in the rack. We're down 159. In Crapsee, we're only down 101. Not making those bets saved me in this case. So, all right. Everybody's ready. Let's puck goes off. Reset 5. Get some new dice. We don't want those. Those are the bad number. Dice are out. 4, 1, 5. Oh, wait. Good grief. That was the point. So we hit the point back to back. Good God. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. That was not the point. That's a new point. No. Okay. I'm so confusing myself right now. It's not even funny. Okay, there we go. There we go. Rolls entered. Buck shot the point. When we get down on the table, what would have been on the table before I did all the mathy stuff? Catch Crapsee and the table up to each other. We're all kinds of a mess tonight. And I don't even have any brown water on. So, okay. That 5 is going to pay 21. All going to get stacked along with what's on the 6, which is 54. Now we got 54 on the 6. There we go. Hook comes off. And let's go ahead and do the same thing in Crapsee. Make sure our bets are off for the come out roll because we're following the puck. No, Jen, I haven't had any brown. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I haven't had any brown water. So this is strange that I can't do math in public and I can't do math in public on a regular basis, but 6-5 Yo, frontline winner, mid-mo. Don't think we've seen Yo tonight. It was taco night tonight. Yeah, we did Taco Wednesday because we missed it last night. So I should have had some margarita. Should have been a Clearwater night. But I didn't do that either. All right, dice are out. Still coming out. 628. Rate 8. Be out on that 8. Mark it. Two Wheel Paradise says safe travels when you head out and give warm welcome to all that play at Ed's event. Thanks. Hopefully it's profitable for everybody. Double check my bets and Crapsee, on the table, make sure they match, and they do. Here we go. Dice are out. It's just the regular cognitive overload, I think. Another 6-5 yo. Here we go. Dice are out. 6 hard. 6 works out nicely. That's gonna pay 63. And we're gonna go back down to 66 inside. And bear with me for a second. I gotta answer. We're down just under $50 right now. We lost the stream and Crapsee for a second there. And this time I caught that it reset. It took all my bets down when I had to reconnect this time. So, but I got you on tonight, Craftsy. We got you. You learned from last night. So bets are going back up. Got a few more players that jumped on. Again, this is the last shooter. We're at that 6. Dice are out. And that's it. 4-3. 7 out. Can't get the traction we need. All right, so we end up down 83. Not quite sure how that worked out. 83 in Crapsee, a little less on the table because we did everything right on the table. And that's going to do it. Let's go take a look at the leaderboard, see how everybody else did. Let's go with the right one. Let's go. There you go. All right, so Chigu up 291 with 1 buy. Still on the same one. Looks like everybody in the top 6 stuck to the 1 buy-in. So 291, 111, 40 for risk management. I like that. I do a lot of risk management in my day-to-day life. Chemo up 111. Chemo left earlier. Went to the cage when he was up over 100. Goldilocks up 36. It looks like a lot of these folks left the table when they were up. Buster 13 up 21. JJ Moneyman up 13. So still on the table. Blue Jay. Hello, Blue Jay. Kevin down a little bit with me. And then all the down folks. There I am down 83. Although The table says I'm down less than. So let's see. I got 150, 160. We throw that to the dealers and we'll say we're down 40. So down 40 on the table, down 83 in Crapsee because, again, I missed this stupid bet in Crapsee that got made on the table. So, all right. So, where is Jen? Let's look for Jen. Jen's down there with new rebuys. And Skill says he was up over. Oh, the top six all left. That's why they're all up. Well, that's what you do when you're up. You leave, especially with a small little short stack, right? Like that, Just stop talking and playing and walk away from the color up and walk away from the table. Skill was up over 400 at one time. Let's find Skill. Let's see. There he is. Down 191. Yeah, so if you stay too long, that's what happens, right? So, and then down to the bottom, who did we have? Papa was, I think, all the way at the top of the leaderboard last night. All five buy-ins, and ended up down 936. So interesting. I went back and looked at some of the bets last night, and the rolls, especially starting off, were pretty good, right? 200 bankroll is rough. Yeah. Need a $5 table. That's probably right. I don't think you're going to find a $5 table in Biloxi unless it's some sort of bubble table. And yeah, everybody looks for you, Jen. So, all right. Not now, down. So, yep. All right. So I think that's pretty much everybody's comments. And let's see. I don't understand why those two are down at the bottom. Oh, they just never played. I get it. Okay. I got it. They just peeked at the table and was like, nah, $200 buy-in. I'm not doing that. Got other things to do. So that happens. That's okay. But yeah, I mean, it's rough hanging in there. John was talking about that earlier this week on Monday. Managing your bankroll over a long meetup weekend. Oh, that's right. Yeah, there is a $5 real table at Treasure Bay. You're right, Jen. I forgot about that. I think I tried to play that one last time I went to Biloxi, or actually the last time I went to Biloxi was the Brown Water Bash 2 years ago. I didn't make it last year. And yeah, I think I couldn't get on the table because it was packed. So all the locals loved, the locals are going to play that $5 table. So, and then I think I only made it down to Treasure Bay is way down away from all the other casinos. So it's little ways down the strip. It's not even on I guess it's still on the strip, but yeah. So here I am highlighting all of these chats, and I don't have that on this screen. That's cool. I have to fix that. Okay. So let me stop yakking and, well, I guess keep yakking and get on my lovely mug and say goodnight to you guys. Thanks for stopping by. I empty when we went. It'll be fine. We'll go together. Yes. Yeah. Well, I think we're going to have enough people this time around that we're not all going to be able to play in the Hard Rock, like just because we're going to be overloaded. So it is what it is. So I get in sometime Friday afternoon. Now, I've got a thing that I got to go to in the morning. It's all dependent on when that thing is over or when I'll leave. So it's about a 3-hour drive for me to get there. And I got to meet up with somebody there and get checked into my room first. And then I'll be looking for everybody on the table. But yeah, you're welcome, Skill. And thank you guys for stopping by. And I try to do this every week, at least a couple of times a week, if not just once. And It is what it is. But thanks for watching Great Craps, and remember, you can play anywhere.